Dolos, mistress of deception and
All
trickery.
that remains is your
You
sacrifice.
are more powerful than he can
Humanity
imagine.
has outstayed its welcome. The dead shall inherit the earth. Listen to the sound of my voice. Can you hear me?
Who's there? I can't see you.
My name is Dr. Salim. We've met before.
Dr. Salim. Where am I?
You have fallen between the world of the living and the dead. The void.
I'm dead? No, I can't be dead. Deimos, I have to stop him.
And you still can. I'll explain as we go. For now, you must trust me. Think back to Coalescence. The start of your journey. The beginning.
The beginning. It started at Coalescence Singapore in 2070. 10 years after the disaster. After virus 6115 began its spread. We lost.
الأسلحة دي يعني تقريبا زين.
We should have known that the ASP wasn't playing good. If we were gonna bring it down, we'd need to disable its shield and find a rocket launcher. Hendricks had a bad feeling about this. He wasn't the only one. I knew we shouldn't be there.
سلام حقي. يلا افتح وانا
Coalescence. Enhance yourself for a better tomorrow. They'd been the forefront of technology, always wanting to improve the individual, the future of you.
What happened? What went wrong?
The Coalescence disaster happened. Virus 6115 spread throughout Singapore and strains popped up all over the world. governments built these quarantine zones to house the undead. A way for the populace to ignore what was happening. 10 years on, and it worked. We put it out of mind. Ignorance was bliss.
What was so special about this operation?
It was supposed to be by the books. 5 years after our cybernetic augmentations, Hendricks and I were a well-oiled machine. Quarantine sweeps, recon, search and rescue. It's just what dead killers do. But we'd never been sent after one of our own before. John Taylor's systems had gone quiet. With our direct neural interface, we're hardwired into Winslow Accord servers. Observation knew if you were dead or alive. For Taylor to be neither, that was unusual. We located an EMF source and uploaded it to Central. It was a 54 immortal audio log, detailing unusual activity coming from the server room at the lowest level of the building. It couldn't have been more than a week old. Probably why Taylor's team had been sent to investigate. Hendricks activated a recon drone to scan for life. We picked up a signal coming from far below. We stood there in the atrium. I felt like Alice. And we were about to jump down the rabbit hole.
خلنا نمشي. ما في كذا. أنا أسماك وقنديل البحر سبنج بوب شفه ما سبنج بوب هذا هو شفه. ودي يمشي ده احنا وشي وبطل تطيح بس سهلة.
Our drone picked up activity ahead. We should have known we weren't alone down here.
زومبي برم هنا ما يقول له برم ينقل. سبحان الله صمت حلو. اصبروا لي شوي بدل شيء إنه على طول ما انزل والله واحد شكرا. أنا راح أصبر نعدل شيء. كذا زين راس نقلع. بسم الله كذابة. أعوذ بالله شوف كيف يوصل. اوف وله وله لا
When man fled the virus, they left behind thousands of active robots. Machinery abandoned with one directive: kill the dead. Years later, they're still killing. But with decrepit programming, somehow humans had been added to their kill list, indistinguishable from our brainless counterparts. Strange behavior was observed in multiple quarantine zones. Another nuisance for us to deal with while on recon. We moved on.
Let's do it. Aha. ميت اسمك. dead. قبل شوي طحت على ذي. صار دي. صار شو اسمه؟
We reached the silo's floor, but the signal came from lower still. Below coalescence.
زومبي. هبل بهم. خلنا نهبل بهم. بالله ما معي جزر. هلك في جلتش هنا بس ما ادري وين. يجي فوق اللمبة. يجي ظهر. ما يجي. زحف. اوه جلتش. اوه ايش ذا؟ كيف زومبي طلع قلبي جديدة دي. شوف البشيكة بطيء ما معي جقر. ايش ذي بعد؟ صوبة حق تسوي على ذا. قياس جلة كذا تسويها جيد. كذا تصيرها لو طلعت مثل اللي قبل شي طلعت. وانا اذكر في تروفي هنا اسمه تروفي دبدوب. هنا هنا سنة يا أخي أنت سنة. وين ذا؟ شي بموت أنا كيف ما.
Did you have any inkling of what waited for you?
No.
وين أفضل ما
In hindsight, we should have put it together. But the fact of the matter, that day was supposed to be like any other.
لا ما بيش مويه اكيد مويه مش لا مويه اللي مويه سافق عيوني ذا شيل لا انت بداية ما عبار يجي تمشين بس ما يطلع بيك صدق احمل من صندوق يطلع الموسيقى دي ايش تبي ارشيلها انا اشغل.
What did you find below coalescence?
A CIA Black project. Project
تخربط علينا.
Corvus. Unknown to the world, and unknown to most people in the know. As off the record as it got. A redacted footnote in Langley's history book.
وكنا حقت سبكس.
Part of me wishes we just turned back.
Why?
It would have been easier. For me. For Hendrix. For the world.
Is it such a bad thing?
قول
To
افتح
want to
باب
be
بس.
blissfully
صعب.
ignorant in the face of daunting adversity?
We didn't have a
شيء
choice.
نفوس ولا شيء. تروفي دبدوب.
Those who find fate thrust upon them rarely do.
افتح. ميت ميت. ايش ذا ازين مسك فوقي. انت معايرته قال عايرني وقام. هذا وش سكن اللي في بيكس وش ذا وش ذا يلا جيب يده جيب يده قل جيب يده شفت وبتموت. الحمد لله ما عندك احمر والله زحمة بس خلاص ما نوضح نبي لهم اللي ذا كذا نروح معي الحين بيروح هناك وقت ما في احد كذا طخ 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 وش ذا بعد لا انحشرنا سبحان الله كيف يموت ذا
Human testing lab. What awaited you there?
We found the truth. The cause of the disaster.
You are certain of this?
We didn't have the full picture. Not yet. But this was the source. We knew coalescence was where the virus originated, but residue of 6115 in the air left no doubt. This was where it all began. When the disaster happened, hundreds of thousands died instantly. And they were the lucky ones. Because when the rest of Singapore inhaled 6115, they changed. From the living into the living dead. These test subjects, they were linked together, connected with a direct neural interface. Their minds hardwired into the central server. Hendrix didn't like what he saw. You knew something was wrong. The same tech in our own heads made us what we were. It was down here in this room. We didn't know what happened, but the data didn't lie. Man did what man always does, playing God and fucking everything up. We, the CIA, man, we created these things. We changed the world.
How do you mean, change the world?
The Winslow Accord and the Common Defense Pact. We'd been engaged.
تاكل شيء بس لو نظر طلع سام فوقه اللي نار جولدنز أنا أكيد صح. نوع جمهور شوف أحميك. طيب يصير يمكن عندي أظلم. افتح الباب. ضعت هنا. من ذا أما وين هذا زومبي أمه طلع في وجهي. وش ضغط اقسمه استوي ما اصلا. شوف ما اقسمه ما يخلص الوقت. وش ذول؟ يمه خلف لباسهم الرخيصة. وش ذا؟ وش ذا؟ بده يطلع فوقك. كل عشقهم عشق لازم أبدا أبدا شيء. يبغى تقدم بسرعة افتح. ميت أنا ميت. ايوه افتح وينه؟
When you found the server room, did you have any idea what you would uncover?
We couldn't have known.
لمبة مصباح.
We found Sebastian Diaz, one of Taylor's, another dead killer, our friend. He'd linked himself to the CIA server, connected directly with the Winslow Accord systems. He was deactivating defenses for the undead quarantine zones all over the world. The massive walls containing the spread, keeping us from the undead. Deactivating the defenses would let the flesh-eating hordes loose upon the living. It would end humanity. We had to stop it. The only way to stop it now was by destroying the server.
زومبي كيف جلتش هنا بعد؟ جلتشات كلها. لعبة رخيصة لقلقة. لحظة ثانية زمن بسرعة. لا أنا بسرعة بقينا نور بدي الحين. ما تكلمت شفت بتكلمت كلمت. أنا وين أموت؟ أنا صاحي أموت. اصبر شوف شوف. لا توني نكمل. وبوتك سجن هذا احنا السلاح ذا، هذا احنا منه. الشي نسويه بس كذا نبلقهم، يلا بهبلقهم. فتحت. ايش اسوي لها الحين ذي؟ ايش اسوي لها؟ كذا اقولك. ايش في عينها؟ ايش هنا بقى؟ اوه صلق والله قرد وضع ذي. ايش تحب ذي؟ قنبلة حيوان. اشوف شوف بغى يموت نسب بس سودا ينقرع. قالت محلقة عشان ينحى ما يبت شعره. ما صار شعر بس. ولد الحشرة مشكلة طقوك يبطئونك. فاكر ايه القنبلة جيني بيلا تضرب عليك عندك زومبي ما ادري ليش. ايش خدت انا بعد احاول عندك هدايا. بعد ما في ذا اخش ذا بلا ذا صار ما يدري زينة. ايش ذي بعد حركة كيف ريت مسويت عليكم سوبر الحين بدي هذا السوبر زنبعك الحين زين بيجي بعيد. خذ الذبان ذباني والله شحن. ايه ذي المكان خلص رصاص خذ لك. سلاح بالله سلاح.
You killed him. Your friend.
He left us no choice. Hendricks wasn't happy and let Diaz know that. He'd unleashed the dead upon the world. Hendricks knew what he had to do.
You needed to find out what he knew. What he knew about Taylor.
Interfacing with Diaz and accessing his memories was the only way to find him.
Knowing what you know about DNI, interfacing would surely kill him.
Yeah, that's good.
That didn't matter. We
كان شيء يسكت. السلاح زين لو سمحت. السلاح زين انقلعي انقلعي. إذا دخل كلاسي وما دخل. انقطع. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. مثل مؤقت، ما في مؤقت يعني صفر كذا بس يمشي صح. يرشاش الشيء زي من الحين عشان نقلب زي من والذبان دي هدية. ايش ذا محله بيطمر مش يصب السلم. يعوشنا حاول شر الرصاص. بس بحيرة ما تسبح سنتين ويذبحنا جاء صح. غشيم زي بيذبحنا سوي كذا دي فيه على طول ابدع الملاعب. مساعدة ما تحتاج مساعدة اجل مساعدة يبغى ولا ايه؟ لا ماسك باب الثالث ما اقدر اساعده. قم بلا هدية 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 تتسلف هدية تبغى ولا ايه الحين ايش فيه والله شعلي ما يروح معه.
We needed to get out of there before the whole building collapsed. Hendrix had an idea. Flood the lab and let the water pressure jettison us out. Our lungs could take it. He just needed time to open the door.
افتح بموت. ينبغي المتفقة. هبنا قل لي راسي. لا ساخي غشيم دائرة اي شيء. دائرة رجع المكان الاول. يلا كل شيء نظف نظيف. حول احول احول انا ميت انا ميت. ادخل من هنا. بنانا قنابل اوريك فيهم خلنا نطلع. ذا يكون كله ألقى دق 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 دق.
And what happened then?
We got through it. We survived. Taylor's team was making their way out of Singapore, but we weren't giving up that easy. We still had a chance to catch up before the quarantine zone collapsed entirely. We couldn't make sense of what they'd done, their motivations, their actions. And we also needed to get the hell out of Singapore. All right, Salim. I told you how to begin. Now tell me why. How do I stop Deimos if I'm dead?
Your body, but your mind remains alive. I'm connected through your direct neural interface in your subconscious. To save humanity, you must open the portal. With your body gone, the only way to do this...
ملخص الكتابات دي كلها مستحيل تسيب ملخصها كذا.
Think back to 2065. You're on a train in Switzerland.
I'm heading toward... the raid. There was a Catardist terrorist collective. They were planning something big. But they knew we were coming.
Stop. Don't rush through. Let us start with who was with you. You were not alone after all.
Taylor. He told me they'd received a tip about the Catardists. These undead sympathizers had sprung up around the globe in the years following the outbreak. They believed the undead were the next step.
ما فرد ايش انت بالفقير اللي كذا قدم طب لا يجي العين فيك موت كلكم عليك عليك.
What are these drops I keep seeing? I saw them in coalescence too.
It is your mind trying to help you through your memories. Weapons, abilities, powers. Use them at all, but they may offer you a temporary advantage. Where did Diaz take you next?
I still have to get to the factory entrance.
Ammo. Ammo. معي البنجو شيلهم كلهم نفيس اشوف مش لا ناس زومبي يحركوا صاحين ذول اللي يقول الشاشة حب البوم بس ولا كذا معي ربجي لا.
The entrance was locked. We had to destroy a generator to get it open. That was around the corner, with more dead standing in our way. I had an arsenal in front of me, but Diaz made it clear. He told me to run point on the ground. He was curious to see me think on my feet.
In a way, he was acting as your training.
Diaz wanted me to earn the name Dead Killer. And there's really only one way you can do that. I had support that day, but when you're out there in the real world, you're on your own. No backup, no reinforcements. Just you and the undead. I'd show him I was worthy of the name.
يابا دبابة زين المريض ما في زين زين تستاهلين خلى سالفين زين ناخذ شوبة شيل بس ايوه هذا زين لكن بعد الصوت لا تهدي مرة فجر من قبيلة انقلبت والله فدلته لاحظ ذي بعد أتحاول الصبر رخيص. انقلب يلا تحرك مش ذي بعد. شيل قنبلة شيل قنبلة. ما معه بري. طيب شو الصوت؟ اطلق عليه انت. لا ما بغى شتو لا خلاص. ايه اخيرا. يرد سلاح زيد فورتنايت يجي فورتنايت. سلاح شيء ولا شيء ولا شيء.
The Qatar's base of operations was just ahead. Once we were inside, we'd be able to figure out what they were planning.
هذا الباب قبل شوي صح؟ زومبي رحنا فيه. ايه كان تهبيل ذا تهبيل قبل فيه. أنا أنت يلا تعالوا. شوف شلة الصوت راوند 100 يموتون. كيف جا عندي. برم.
Dr. Salim, what's happening? I can't.
Stay with me. Come back to my voice.
I can't. I don't understand.
Tell me what happened.
حلم.
I don't know.
حلمي game.
I saw robots and they were ripping me apart. What's happening to me? What was I seeing?
It is a lapse. Your mind is wandering into the unknown. Your subconscious finding fears, dreams, doubts.
كيف جينا بيعرف؟
We were ready to breach, but it didn't go as planned. He was ready. I had to get after him. Our mark was going to release 6115 into the surrounding area.
Remember, walk before you run. You weren't alone. Who else was there? Taylor?
Taylor. Yes, he discovered our mark had just unleashed the virus into Old Town, turning civilians into the living dead. But Taylor didn't lead that day. No, he had Overwatch. He was our eyes in the sky. Sarah Hall, however. Sarah Hall, the team's intelligence expert, was with me. She had point. She found our mark. Apparently his supply of 6115 was 10 times what we initially believed. Enough to turn all of Zurich into a city of the dead. Hall had been with Taylor as long as Diaz. He practically raised her, trained her. He made her. With Taylor in the sky, Hall was our feet on the ground. She didn't have as much patience for fresh blood as Diaz. She was direct and focused. And right now, she was about to give me a lesson in target acquirement.
سكينات انقلع حول انقلع والله اسلم كيف اسوي الحافة وش تلغش ذا
This guy didn't mess around. He had D&I just like us. He was hijacking any robotics he could, sending them after us.
زحلط هذا موضوع قطار ريموت اكسر قزاز تلغي هذا حال طيارات بعد فاضيين حنا كمالين جيب الطيارات انقل وين بحل ذا بعد صار له يروح راح من هنا بس طلق انا طلق بعد مو بس الحالة المي عشان كذا يصير سريع
What happened when you caught him?
لا
Our mark was bleeding out after that fall through the ceiling. Time wasn't on our side and we needed information.
So what did you do?
I would do what Hendrix did in Coalescence. I had to interface with him, extract the information from his memories.
You make it sound cold.
The tunnels. We tracked down the Catardis operations and they were putting up a good fight.
Who joined you in the tunnels?
Taylor oversaw the operation, but the lead on this was Peter Moretti, the last of Taylor's team, an explosives expert. He was the guy you wanted when you needed to blow shit up. He was damn good at blowing shit up, which made him perfect for the fight ahead. Fearing discovery, the Catardis Collective had an armada of undead and patrolling robotics guarding the facility. I won't lie, it's strange seeing Moretti like this, knowing what happens next. It was crucial to finding Taylor, to finding Deimos.
You mean the refineries in Cairo?
He had a pivotal part to play. He just didn't know it yet. What he knew then was the way to the hideout. He took point.
هذا بشري تشوف انت ما طويل كمان اقول زي كذا طلق فيهم شله ذبحها يا رصاص لا بنبشر شباب هو صندوق معي برا انقلع ايش طلعنا يجوز نمشي لو طلعنا زين لما تشتكوا كذا تشتكوا وما سحر ما في شيء صفقة اقدر اطلق عليه انحشرنا ويني؟ انا نحشر وين؟ شيل صار تنفيذ. الله زومبي كاشخ. شيل كذا وانتين يا ولد عند المشين انقلعوا. شفته زعلي انت جايين زينة. ثانية عش فوق الطيب واللي دبابة اسمها صغيرة. تطورنا دبابة الكبار دي تسوي كل شيء يمن ينصاص. خذ دبان هدية. كيف دي ماكس لا انتشك خلاص شيل داخل هنا ثبت خرافي. وبنا هي هو ايش زومبي ازين منه شو اسمه ذا حقتهم دي طلقوا عليك ما خذ الدنيا تموت على طول.
The Catardis group had planted a biochemical bomb containing 61.
ختمه خلاص.
Good. You didn't even need my push to the final memory. You connected events and arrived at the truth.
And now what happens?
Now we set things right. Through your mind, you realign the events as they occurred.
And by doing this, if I work with you and remember the events leading up to Zurich,
you will be able to open the gateway. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let us finish here first.
قلعوا بس لازم يموت. وين يذبح واحد لازم يموت. قاعد شوت انقلع حاول انشر مثله. يلا جيجي خذ هدية دبان اتماشك. يا رشين البرم عنده فك الباب اكتك. حاولوا في البر صح في البر يمكن في البر طير والله كذا طير مش حلو طير. كيف تمشي الحافة وفي الذكاء اصبروا. ايه اكيد برام اقوى خلاص تلقوا منه سنة في مشاكل مشاكل يعني هنا فيه هنا ما يلا عش ما تقدر تضبط لي شيء كل ما تبلاير تقدر في شيء هنا كيبورد شوف مو سايد دايرة نلعب فورتنايت شاشة صغيرة نروح ناكل ايش حتى بوكسنش ما راح الا ده دم صح ترون خشيت ما ايش ده بعد على 5 كيلو سبيت انا احكي داين ايش داين هذا يتخليها في بوس ما في شيء
No. I remember this place. What are they doing to me? Dr. Salim, what am I seeing? Taylor? Why can't I move?
You must let this go. Stay with me. Relax. Come back to me. Come back to the void. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. I'm ready to continue.
Good. Now that you've begun conditioning, let's return to 2070. After coalescence collapsed. You were trapped in Singapore.
With quarantine zones unlocked all over the world, we couldn't raise WA command. If we were going to escape, we had to improvise. We turned to the 54 Immortals. They were dangerous and unpredictable, but they were no enemy of ours.
Hendricks trusted them?
What choice did we have? If we wanted out of Singapore... Getting in was easy. Getting out would be another matter entirely. At the time, the biodomes were the safest place to be.
ايش ذا مسوي جلسة يتحكم ثاني حطوا سلاح زين لا سلاح شيل السلاح وين سلاح اقدر شيله ولا اقدر يس يعني البرم حق البرم أعوذ بالله وراي ايش يطلق صار
I don't know how I'm dead.
شيله بس
Open gate. Giant mistake. Poorly nailed board over.
شيله
Spreading fast. We're already out number 20 to 1. Remaining humans scrambling away, locked in their homes.
أخوي أنا غلطان وأنا آسف جدا يلا نلعب فيه شوف ما يلف حصاد أنا نبغى ذبان ذبان. ايش ذا هذا الذبان ذا؟ لا. ما اموت انا، وين اموت؟ صاحي امزح اموت كثر ما شديد. هذي ذبان ترى. أزين بس ايش ذا بعد؟ وين طق اصير حصات ما راح اتحرك.
We heard that familiar screech. Parasites, mutated creatures born out of 16 flying.
هاي مرة. شو اسمه شيء اسمه تيت لا ادري والله. ميت ابغى صندوق، ابغى شيء ثاني. مو صندوق. انقلوا ذبان.
With the shipping yard
نسوي شيء بعد.
Cloud Mountain was just ahead. The server room at the top. We had a long climb ahead of us.
اخروا انشر. نقول له بوس شيل لفتة قصدي. جيب سلاح زين. اوكي يا رب لي اتذكر هنا. يا رب لي بيموت على طول. هذا اللي ابغاه، تعشيق سريع، تعشيق واجد، طقة قوية. كيف صار؟ حب البوم هنا شوي. نبغى ناس تدزه. مين ذا الحيوان اللي خير؟ غبي، مو غبي، ذكي. الواحد يموت. ايه طيب. شوف كيف الزر يتحط زر واحد يطقق ومفتح ايش يصير. ايش الذهبي ذا؟ شمحش. يموتون صاروا. خلي يموتون. انقلع. ايوه اي ناخذه.
What happened in the server room?
By the time we got there, Gojulan encrypted her hardware, locking us out of the central server. Hendricks stepped in, but we were a few seconds too late. Damage was done.
Why did she lock you out?
It didn't make any sense. Sure, we weren't on the best of terms, but this wasn't.
في سنحيك اخذت سنايبر وشاش اتفهم بعيد. هو ابراج. هذا برج المملكة وبرج الفيصلية برج المدري وهذا الخزان حقهم. اي اكيد درع حميه. انا اصلا اسمع صوت بس فوق ولا وين. أجل أحدو إلا جو حلو دي افتح حول انحاش يا بتنحاش فورتنايت كذا ولا شله قنابل فلاشات كل شيء. قلت فلاش لهم مو فلاش لي. مشي شوي. صادق يا شباب ما مشينا. ايش ذا؟ استكل. سمع بسرعة يا اخي. طق واحدة بس. انت مفتجين هذول. يصوت. امزح. اصبر شوي. اصبروا. يلا سلام وجل. الزومبي سلام. يلا يا اخي متى تخلص؟ السعودية يلا السعودية شوفها. إنه والله شوف السعودية هنا.
Hendricks had pulled all the data he could. I hoped it was enough. Our pickup was in position. It's time to get the hell out of here.
كل أمريكا ذا. السعودية هنا. قولي. أزين ستاك. نو. غدق.
Hendricks had pulled all the data he could. I hoped it was enough. Our pickup was in position. It's time to get the hell out of here. Our bird wasn't alone in the sky. Our VTOL had caught the attention of an old automated race. We needed to find another way.
This wraith telling you. It was like the malfunctioning robots you found in different quarantine zones. The kind targeting anything and everything as an enemy.
Just like that. Except on a much larger, more deadly scale. And this one was very interested in us. Command had an exit route. Extraction set beyond the swamps. Between the flesh eaters and that wraith eyeing us, the super trees would be no walk in the park. We had to haul ass and stay out of sight. But they weren't our only concern. Winslow Accord picked up chatter ahead. Apparently, we weren't the only humans using the docks to escape.
أما خذ لا برجع حقي بالكذب حقي بال بس لا هنا زومبي حركة الراس مع ربجي
The super tree was collapsing. The only safe route to the docks was up. Chatter confirmed that 54 immortals were scrambling to get out of the biodomes through the swamps.
خلاص رصاص كله ما في رصاص أول وش ذا ما يدخل كيف كذا رصاص ما فيه ما أعطاني في رصاص هنا لا رصاص لا يا رصاص ايه راني معي انا
From the sound of it, they wanted us dead as much as the flesh eaters did.
انتحار
Looked like we were jumping from one bad situation into another.
شوف دلفين والله قف كذا نظرون هنا هذا الماب ماب يبون فيه ذا شو اسمه بيت يلا همش الحالي وخلي نركبها أنا أسوق أكيد صح نجد إيه صح عليك اركب سيارة وهي سفينة ليش أنا بسوقها
Hendricks commandeered an airboat and set the autopilot. We had undead on our ass and more 54i ahead. And that rogue wraith wasn't done with us yet.
زومبي طلعوا رديات طلق انا اللي كبرى ما طفينا نجيب
was just ahead. We were getting out.
What did Hendrix learn from the surf?
Nothing. It had been wiped. Tails in the wind. And the virus. 6115 wouldn't stop this time. The Winslow Accord and CDP had been thrown into chaos. We'd lost Hong Kong, Berlin, and Cairo. And it was just getting started. What would come next? How the world would change? There was no way to be ready for that. "5 years. 5 long, dark years. Opening the quarantine zones did exactly as we feared. And by 2075, what was a contained situation gave way to anarchy. Humanity's numbers had been reduced to a few. Our target was a Catardis colony. They'd taken over a refinery. It was a well-armed facility protecting them from the dead. Top priority was to cut off their comms and leave them in the dark. But first, we had to clear out their defenses.
كذا روان تربية عاصمة أنا
This was a routine sweep. Every time another sympathizer colony sprouted up, we'd squash that down. As far as we were concerned, we were doing the world's favor.
فيها إلا اللبن مسكينة حدك شوفي ما يمكن
We moved on the array, but the undead sympathizers weren't going down without a fight.
سعودي كده. هاتي تقوية.
Disabling the comms would take some time. Our support detail dealt with that. I dealt with reinforcements.
ربلي سنة في أحد اختراق عند الكهرباء. خلينا نبيع نصور. وين هنا؟ ايش ذا؟ وين هنا؟
The station disabled, we had to get back to our bird.
انقل ما يمين. يطلق ارجع. ناس كان يصفي نار يصفي دي ولا دخان. ما فيها طلقة لي كيف سيري مثل كيف هنا.
The array was ahead. Bring it down, we'd be one step closer to eradicating this colony. Our support detail needed a few moments to disable the array. Lucky for me, I had more hostiles to keep me occupied.
قصدك غير أشد. ناوي هنا ناوي انك تموت. ايش في اصبري. وش ذا كيف انا جون الحين هذا الوندر ثلاثة قبل 20 مليون. بعد 65 أما عدوها مش خلاص. شو طباخ تطبخ.
With the comms disabled, we needed to get back in the air. With their comms jammed, the next step was to breach the control room to take back the facility. There was access ahead. I just needed to get through the flooded room in front of me. Our support detail insisted on coming with.
When you were swimming, something went wrong.
Our D&I. There was a malfunction.
What did you see?
I saw... I was drowning. I thought I heard...
This is not your time. Get back up. Do not trust him. Everything is not what it seems.
What did you hear?
Nothing. I couldn't make it out.
Get up.
Then I woke up. Someone pulled me out of the water. Someone saved me.
Saved you?
A guardian angel. Someone watching over me. My support detail. She got through somehow and pulled me out. She brought me back from the brink. She said it wasn't my time. My work wasn't done. I had to stop Taylor. I don't know how she knew. It didn't make any sense.
Did you know her? This woman?
No.
شوف بجي فرد الحين خلاص. ضبط النور يا العمال.
We prepped to breach, but it turns out our enemies planned ahead. The explosion blocked our path. We had to double back. It caught us off guard. But the noise also caught the undead's attention. We regrouped with our allies. That's Egyptian Army Lieutenant Ziad Khalil, friend of ours. He was durable, seasoned. He defended his home through undead wars. He wouldn't go down without a fight.
What was the plan?
Khalil would move on control from the exterior. I'd sweep the dead from the air. Our guardian angel accompanied me. She told me the answer to finding Taylor was on this refinery. Why she thought that?
Here.
How she knew that. It was surreal.
خلصنا. Dede. درع مين عندي يمشي
When Khalil took the control room, he found something on the security footage. Something we needed to see.
Taylor.
Like seeing a ghost. We just stumbled upon him. This wasn't just a Cotardus colony. This was Taylor's hideout. They were already evacuating Taylor. We locked down the facility, separating Taylor and his associate, Moretti.
Who did you go after?
It was too late for Taylor. Cotardus put him on a VTOL. We go after Moretti. Command informed us the kill order was still active. Hendricks didn't like that. But it wasn't his call.
How did you feel about it?
5 years. 5 years after our fuck-up, and we could fix it. I'd gladly take a shot.
لحظة صح ينفع وش ذي
Moretti was just below us. If we were gonna get him, we'd need to take a shortcut.
Shortcut?
A leap of faith.
شوف نسوي معه رصاص مع رصاص مع سلاح وين الرصاص شيء وينه هاي راح ايوه اخيرا يصير صندوق المعكوس.
Listen to her. Trust her. Find Taylor.
How was Hendricks coping with the change of plans?
He was upset. And why wouldn't he be? Command wanted our...
وش ذا؟ ما يبرون. انتفن. أزي منو كلهم منو ربيع. الزحمة ما ينفعش. بالضبط بالحنا. يا أخي ضبط معي. الحيوان قاعد مستمع.
You cornered him. What did Maretti say?
He said that name. Same as Diaz. Deimos.
Franklin.
He said if I wanted answers, I had to find Damien Bishop, a man we both knew from a past mission. Bishop could help stop Deimos. But first, I had to kill him. He kept saying, this isn't me, this isn't me. He kept saying Deimos made him do it.
Yeah.
So I granted his last request.
جايب شوفه.
I killed him as he asked. I did our job. It didn't sit with Hendricks.
Can you blame him for his outburst?
كمل بعدين. طفي زين. مرة ساعة ونص. طفي يلا. كمل بعدين.